crescent rolls go right in our muffin tin. Now we're gonna take some strawberry pie filling, scoop some of that out. One in each one of these. Doesn't that look good?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just using my trusty ice cream scoop. It's okay if we're a little bit messy. I hear that some of the best cooks are messy. Are y'all a messy cook too, or is it just me? I think it's okay to be messy, but there's something else that we need that's gonna make this extra delicious. It's in the top shelf, you'll find it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Ah, the
That
cheesecake.
stuff.
This stuff is delicious.
So good. So this is basically ready-made, no-bake cheesecake filling. If you can't find it, all you need is a block of cream cheese and some powdered sugar. But you can find this at the grocery store. We got this one at Walmart. We're just gonna give a scoop to each one of these. A little bit in each one. Now we're just gonna take these and just kind of roll them up. Like I said, doesn't have to be perfect, doesn't even have to be pretty, because it's gonna be yummy. And that's all that matters. Look at that. Tuck it in. We're like just making little pouches. This is one of those quick and easy desserts that you can throw together in no time, and everybody loves those. You just tuck that in. All we're using here are crescent rolls. You can find those at the grocery store. And we're just gonna follow the instructions on the can. It tells me to set my oven to 375 degrees, so we've got it preset. We're gonna bake that for 9 to 12 minutes, and then we're gonna top it with one more secret ingredient. But that can has 8 crescent rolls, and my muffin tin only had room for 6, so I've got something in store for those 2 extra crescents that's gonna be yummy. All right, we're gonna use this device. It's kind of like a waffle iron, but it's actually like a panini press.
Oh.
And we're gonna give it a little spray, just so nothing sticks. And then we've got our extra crescent rolls. I'm gonna take the remaining pie filling, and I'm gonna get all the good stuff out. I'm gonna get the strawberries. Should I add more? Or is
No,
that
I think you're gonna overfill everything. Okay.
I
How
always
come every time I say you're gonna
okay,
overfill
okay.
it, and then
We're gonna trust Kyle.
you do it every single time?
I always overfill it. You're seeing a marital debate happen live
Well,
right
you
now.
do, and then it makes a mess and oozes it out the side. And then who has to clean up the waffle makers? Is it you?
And now we got cheesecake.
All right, here we go.
Cheesecake makes everybody happy.
I do like that cheesecake stuff.
All right, is that enough? I'm gonna do
Okay.
just a little bit.
All right, there you go.
So now we're gonna take this other one, and I'm just gonna kind of fold it in a little bit like that, and then
Okay.
we're gonna use this to just kind of go over the top.
All right, you're making this up as you go along.
Yep,
aren't
that's what we do here. Sometimes we just make things
you? This
up.
is just extra
Extra dough.
leftover dough. All right.
And I already know it doesn't have to be perfect and look, perfectly pretty, because it's gonna go in our panini press, and it's already going to get smushed.
Okay.
But I know it's gonna be yummy. So what we're making right now is essentially, the dogs think it's for them. It's not, boys. This is gonna be like a little strawberry turnover that you
Okay.
can make without heating up your oven. Did you know that that was possible? You can use a waffle iron or this little panini press. I'm gonna give it a press, and hopefully it's not squishing out too much, but we're just gonna roll with it. Also, I have an important announcement. I need everyone's attention. All of you watching out there, all 2.2 million followers. If you're watching, I know somebody out there needs to hear this. You've got clothes in the dryer. Don't forget to take that out.
Put in a comment if you had clothes in the dryer.
See? Let me know in the comments if
this
that
is
was
gonna
you.
help somebody. Somebody at home is going, oh my God, I have clothes in the dryer right now.
That's me. That's me. That would be me leaving it in there all the time.
All right, let's see how this turned out.
All right, y'all, this has been cooking for about 3 or 4 minutes now, and look at that. That
that-
turned out perfect.
That's
This is just a
great.
little panini press, and we've got a hand pie, a little tart. Don't burn yourself.
All right.
Here we go. But it's missing something very important, powdered sugar. And I'm gonna show y'all a really cool hack. You can use these things that are just for tea, and you just get a nice little scoop of powdered sugar.
Oh, okay.
Look at that.
And you just tap it.
Tap it.
Oh, that's great.
Isn't that brilliant? That's just the easiest
So
thing.
nice.
So, time to taste test this. It's so pretty, I almost don't even want to cut it open.
Yeah.
But we already know it's going to be yummy, because this is crescent roll dough with our strawberry pie filling and cream cheese. Kyle, you're going to have some too,
Yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Ooh, that's going to be yummy.
You should have held it the other way so you didn't dump the powdered sugar down your
Oh, no.
Is it good?
Yep, And guess what? The ones in the oven are ready too. We're gonna go take those out right now.
All right.
They're nice and golden brown and they look delicious.
Look at that.
This is such a sweet, easy little dessert. And once again, we're gonna use our powdered sugar trick and just tap that over the top. Is that enough powdered sugar or do I need more?
So these are strawberry turnover type
they're
things?
They're just like little strawberry turnovers.
Misty, what do you call a strawberry playing guitar?
A strawberry playing guitar. I don't know, you tell me.
A jam session.
That's cute. Now I'm just gonna take my spoon and fish these out. There we go. Look at that! It's almost like a little turnover muffin type thing. They're just so easy to throw together. And of course, you could use fresh fruit if you like. You could make it from scratch. Are you one of these people that like to quick and easy, or do you like to make it from scratch? You can do it either way. The sugar is optional, and so is the plastic bug. Yes, y'all, you know me better than that by now. This is plastic. We have jokes in our videos all the time. Keep your eyes peeled. You never know what kind of funny thing you're gonna find hidden in our house, in our fridge, in our kitchen. We like to have fun with y'all. Are you ready to taste this one?
I am so excited about the taste test.
Okay, me too. All right, I'm just gonna go in. You can take that one.
All right, here we go. Woohoo.
Oh my gosh. This is so good.
Guys.
I can't believe how easy this was to make. It's so good.
How are we not gonna finish off the entire pan?
I don't know. I love making these recipes for y'all, but y'all, if I eat all this, I'm not gonna fit in the frame.
These are so good, guys. You have to try it. What's not to love, right?
Strawberries, cheesecake, and pastry. Such a good recipe.
All the good stuff.
Okay, eggs going in the pan like that, and then quickly bowl over the top. Bowl over the top. Butter, and we're just gonna put that around the pan like this, just melting it around, all the way around, just like that. And that's gonna give us a nice slippery surface for us to head in with our egg white. So the egg white's gonna go in. I'm gonna move these eggs back a little bit for now, and then the egg white is gonna go in the pan just like that. Egg white is in, and now, my friends, it's time to beat. Okay? So we're now going in with the electric whisk, and this is, you can try this at home anytime you like. If you want a really delicious snack. But inside there are our eggs. You can see them there, and we're just gonna whisk this up around the egg. Okay, that's coming around the egg. You've got a really good whisk all the way around. And they're going to get all fluffy and delicious, so you can just see it. That's all starting to set there. So let's just get that. Oh yeah, I can smell it already. In a moment, I'm going to lift off this, and you're going to see exactly how the whole thing comes together. So watch very closely. In a minute, I'm just going to lift that off. But first, we just sort of whisk these eggs. Beautiful. Beautiful there. And I'm getting ready to lift that whole thing off. Okay. A little bit of a splash there, but that's okay. We're going to go all the way around. I'm going to lift this off, and you're going to see the yolk starting to cook in the middle there. This is our egg white. And in a moment's time, we're going to be adding some other bits and pieces to that. But first, let's just that off, okay? Just a second, we'll just twist that, we're going to lift that up. You can see the eggs inside there, just the egg yolk. Delicious, absolutely delicious egg yolk. And you can see around here that the egg white is starting to harden. So now that that's starting to get nice and fluffy, there we go, that egg white has got nice and fluffy now. You'll see we're starting to get those nice little peaks around the outside. Okay, it's time to start adding in our other flavors. I've got some green onion, some scallion here. This is what's going to go inside that egg white, because you'll see in our final stage, once I lift that up and we fold it, the whole thing becomes a nice, neat little parcel. So let's just pop our cheese and our scallions inside there. I've got a little salt and a little pepper. This smells amazing, guys. I'm going to put a bit more butter in there. We just need a little bit more butter around the outside of the pan. That's just going to allow that whole thing to cook, the whole thing to come together. It's going to be absolutely delicious. So let's just pop that butter around the pan, just like that. Delicious. Oh my goodness me, this smells so good. I'm going to put a little more cheese inside there just to finish it off, because I don't know about you, but I love cheese with my eggs. And this really makes it a meal that you can eat at any time of the day or night. Look at that. Absolutely beautiful. So let's lift this off and take a look inside the whole thing. We're just finishing off there, that butter really causing those eggs to set. And now we're just going to come to our final stage. Final stage, which is really, really easy. You can see all that delicious egg coming together in a really nice manner. So let's lift this out. If you're ready to see the oh my goodness, oh yeah, it's happening. It's happening inside there. You'll see the eggs are starting to change. Do you see that? We're getting a little bit of color on them. They're going to be nice and runny on the inside. Go. Let's pick that up and take a look what we've got inside. Oh my goodness me, yeah, that looks really good. It's coming together really nice. Just picking up our bowl. You can see that. And then inside the middle, we've got our eggs coming together as well. Just like that. Let's pick that up. Okay, so final stage. What do you do next? You see we've got that little honeycomb that's coming right in the center. We've got that little ring around the outside. We're going to just push those into the center. Looks like a little bee's been there. And now what we do, this is the very important step. We're going to take the ketchup and we're just going to place a little dab all the way around like that, okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to do the same on our eggs. And they're getting all nice and crispy in the center. Give us a thumbs up if this is something you might try at home. It's something that the kids can really enjoy. And you'll see now that ring is coming together on the outside. We're going to lift the whole lot up, pop it down onto our plate. We're going to have nice crispy bottoms to the egg whites. We've got a nice solidified egg yolk, kind of like a deviled egg. And then the whole thing is going to be absolutely delicious. We're going to do that one last little, there we go, right the way across the yolks, right the way across the whole thing. And then watch what happens, because this is the final step. When you put that on there, that steam, in just a few seconds' time, is going to cook the whole thing. The eggs, the yolks, the whites, they're all steaming under that pot. So let's get that thing, oh yes, let's get that thing served up on the platter here. And if you like your eggs soft, if you like your eggs raw, you can just reach on in there. Look at that. Tomato, scallions, cheese. What is there not to like? We've got the crispiness of the eggs. I'm going to show you the bottom of the egg here. Take a look at the bottom of the egg here. Got that lovely crispiness coming through. Let's turn the whole thing over. Delicious. Crispy bottoms. Turning that whole thing. You could throw some rice in here if you wanted to. In fact, let's pop that back in. You can throw some rice in here if you want to. And you get a delicious breakfast egg fried rice. So, share this with your friends. And we'll see you really soon.